Blender 2.8 tutorial will look at how to animate object inside Blender. In Blender, we can animate object and the object property like location, rotation, scale. We can also animate the object material, that is the material color. We can also animate light, location of light, position of light strength or intensity. Like if I select this light, let's go to the light tab. So you see this power, we can animate this power, which is the strength or intensity. We can also animate the light color. We can also animate camera to create camera animation. So let's take a look at the object animation first. We'll be trying to create a bounce animation for this object. We need the timeline, which is visible here. And we also need dope sheet and graph editor. The screencast keys are on, so if I'm selecting anything like this and doing this, then the screencast should be visible here. Let's turn this thing on, also screencast, and this is the color of the screencast. So this is how seen, it's visible now. Like I'm pressing N, it's visible. Into 2 represents of pressing the N key twice. Okay, so this is the object and this is my timeline. Let's drag this down. I just want to see or need the buttons, the animation control buttons. I want to split this interface like this, clicking and dragging from a corner, and I'll be changing this one, this editor, into drop sheet. I'll be also creating one more editor here by clicking and dragging and changing this one into graph editor. We need all 3 of them. So this is my animation thing. In frame 1 or the first keyframe, I want to store the object which is kind of like hanging here. So I'm using the move tool and drag it out. Okay, and then I want to right click on this object and then go for insert keyframe. And we can store location information, rotation information, scale. So let's do them all together. We'll be going for log rod scale, which is location, rotation, scale. So this is my first keyframe. The moment I click this dots represents keyframe. And then I want to jump for frame 40 to create a new keyframe. I can drag the marker like this, or to do this thing precisely, I can, in the timeline, I can click this one, you see the 0, which is representing the 0 right now, and type 40 and press enter. So it will be jumping to frame 40. So then let's drag this here, so it's touching the floor. I can do the same thing, like right click and insert keyframe, but I can also press a keyboard here, like a key from the keyboard here, which is I key, I for insert keyframe. So I press I, same menu is available, insert keyframe menu, and then let's go for log rod scale. Okay, so now we have 2 keyframes, which is visible. Actually, we have more than 2 keyframes. If you expand the object transformation, it's showing you keyframes for location, rotation, and scale. See, XYZ scale, XYZ rotation, XYZ location. Some of the channels, these are known as channel, individually they are known as channel. Now some of the channels, you'll be looking at this orange thing, that means no change of value. If this is here, that means in this channel there is no change of value. If I play with this control key, this is the animation. Okay, there is no change of speed here, check, no change of speed. So let's apply that first. We can do that from this dope sheet. So I click on this, let's collapse this. They're kind of distracting. So this is cube action, this is object transform. We'll be clicking key, interpolation mode, and let's go for exponential, interpolation mode, exponential. This is basically easing and ease out. So if I click on this one and play again, this is happening. You can feel the drop now, see, sudden drop, like gravity is pulling it. Great. What I want now, I want to continue this animation throughout this duration So by default, we are animating 250 frames. I can change this value here, so I can go for more or less. Let's go for the default value, but what I want is I want to loop this animation. So 250 frames, this will go on continuously, but I don't want to create more keyframe. So in this graph editor, expand the object transform. Which one is creating the dog? The Z location. Now click on the Z location channel. The blue thing graph is highlighted now. And then we need the property of this one. So click on the N to bring the properties. From the property, we'll be targeting this tab, which is modifier. Click on that. And then add modifier. I'll be adding cycles. This modifier will cycle this animation 250 frames. As you can see, it's already. So it's basically copy and pasting the same animation. So if I play, this is happening. So this way, we loop animation or cycle animation without creating additional keyframes. That's it.